So what happened,
Nice,
buddy? You,
nice.
you said that you just had a problem with your recordings. What happened?
Yeah, my I was about to do the final works on some files, and then everything was just corrupted and nothing worked. So yeah,
Oof.
many hours of work down the drain. But it is what it is.
Ugh, man, I feel you. Already, like today, it literally happened that I recorded 2 times the fucking like builds guys or whatever, 2 times, man. And one of the times I did like the cleanest take ever, and I was not recording. I was so dumb. I got so mad.
Yeah, but the
Uh,
cleanest takes are always when you're not recording. So
yeah, I
yeah,
know
that's
it.
how it is.
So I wanted
So
to
what are
call
you guys
you.
up to?
Yeah. So today I came on the stream. I was just like, gonna do a short stream. But people here in the chat were saying, "Are you gonna pull for the blood flow?" And I've been on the fence to pull for it, but they are saying that there is this like limited time event to the increase 5 stars. Do you know about this?
Exactly. Yeah.
So
It ends tonight, I think.
yeah, it ends in 5 hours. So now I'm in this situation. I'm like with huge FOMO. So I have 100 that I can pull for it. Should I do it? You know my situation. You know the player I am.
Of course you should.
You think so?
I yeah, of course. I mean, I already told you my view on the gem, so I think it's gonna be epic.
You
Or I
think?
mean, it is epic. I've already tried it out, and
Mm-hmm.
I could it managed to deal the same amount of damage compared to my Fervent Fang already at rank 4.
Mm,
But yeah, of course, if you go higher than that, it starts to outperform it. But of course, I also have to say that that's why I have these spreadsheets, because what might be a little bit stronger for one player might
mm-hmm.
at the same time be a little bit weaker for another player. So it depends
Yeah.
on how the rest of your setup looks like, of course. So just as a disclaimer. But if you're building optimally and you do things as you should do them, then you should definitely go for the blood flow. It's very strong, and already at rank 4, it's truly amazing. So
Yeah.
that's my opinion, and then you can do what you want with that information, of course.
Yeah. No, I mean you're describing the perfect player, which obviously is me, right?
Yeah,
The only
I
thing
mean, if
I
there's
miss.
anyone who can pull it off, it's you. I mean, there's nothing like you. You're the god of
No,
Diablo Immortal, right?
like my thing whenever I'm pulling for the 5 stars, it's like, are they like power creeped, uh protected for like the next years? And I feel like blood flow is like one gem that in the next 2 or 3 years you most likely are not going to change out of your setup. What do you think about it?
No, yeah, I mean, I agree about that. And what's also, I mean, you are often talking little bit more from a free-to-play perspective.
Yeah.
And if you look at the rank 4 blood flow, I mean, of course, you need 3 duplicates to make it rank 4. But other than that, it's a lot less gem fragments compared to rank 10 2-star. So
Yeah.
you get a lot more value for gem fragments with the rank 4 blood flow for sure. And then you can
Mm.
use those gem fragments on something else as well. While having a rank 10 2-star gem as a free to play, that can not really power up any of your 5-star gems fully. I mean, you will have excess gem fragments from the rank 10. So yeah, that's also like a plus for the blood flow. Then it's a little bit easier to
Yeah.
acquire to rank 4.
And you can do like that bullshit with the gem resonance inside the 5 stars and these things and get more gem power out
Yeah,
of that.
yeah, of course. I mean, like, it will not really cost you the gem fragments. It will only cost you the dupes, and then you can power it up with the rank 7 2-star gem. That will be enough to power it up. So yeah, I mean, you
Yeah.
have to make the decision yourself. But if there is any 5-star gem that is reasonable to get for a free-to-play player, I would definitely say that Blood Flow is one of them.
Yeah.
It's not
I kind
as
of want
strong
to
as
ask
Roiling
you.
Consequence, but almost number 2, I would say.
I want to ask you something. Because like since the start of the game, I've been collecting the Fervent Fang because I think like it's a very good gem, especially for single target, like in many situations, right? Do you think I still should pull for it? I think I got like enough copies to make it like rank 8. Should I keep pulling for it, or should I start getting like the Turtleic pearls? I've been like questioning myself that.
It's hard to say. Me personally, I just started to phase out the Fervent Fang now with the release of the Blood Flow for
Yeah.
my top DPS builds. But of course, maybe you can't really compare yourself with me. I
Yeah,
would
yeah.
probably say that as a free-to-play player, the Fervent Fang will still be very strong for quite some time. But when you upgrade it to rank 8, it will receive an extra damage buff, while that will not happen at rank 9 that much,
Yeah.
just a little bit for the
Yeah.
Fervent Fang.
My,
So
my,
if you can get the strong 2-star gems to rank 8, that's often good enough for now, and then you can have it as a long-term goal, perhaps.
Yeah. No, because my question comes from, if I have five stars, I'm only left with 3 slots, right? So 1 is Mother's Lament. So I'm only left with 2. And now we have
Yeah.
Spectral Glass, and then we have Morn Skull. I have Morn Skull I don't have it still. My 2-star gems are still like rank 5, but I got enough copies to make the Morn Skull rank 9. So yeah, like I'm starting to think that maybe I don't need to start pulling more for Furnace Fang, and I can just start taking the Turtleic pearls. That was like my thing.
Yeah, but there's an example. Like when you had your Morn Skull at rank 8, for example, what you get from rank 9 is not really that strong. It's a little bit extra damage on those AoE effects,
Yeah, the
whatever it
divines.
is.
Yeah.
So if you have a rank 8 2-star gem, I would probably say that it's more important to spend your resources to get your other strong 2-star gems to rank 8. And then you can, when you're finished with that, then you can maybe start focusing on getting them a little bit higher than rank 8 if you want to.
Yeah.
But like if you have a lot of 2-star gems at rank 5, I wouldn't recommend anyone to keep the gem set, because you also get a very strong upgrade at rank 6 for most gems.
Yeah, I've been
So
trying, but
that's what I would focus on.
yeah, I've been trying, man. But gem power is a pain in my ass, man. I have the copies for most of the gems, but I don't have the gem power to make them 5-star. Maybe
Yeah,
after
exactly,
this
but
100
this is
pulls,
one-
huh? Maybe after this
This
100
is
pulls.
also Yeah, but this is also one reason why it's good to mix in some rank 4 5-star gems, because it will allow you to unlock more gem fragments. Because that system is only viable with the 5 stars. So if you would have 3 5-star gems, and then you have optimized the gem fragments that you take out from them, so that you power them up with 2-star gems, it will maybe be a little bit easier for you to get those other gems to rank 8. So that's what I would recommend you.
So I have another question. Since I got you here, right?
Yeah.
It's been like more than 1 month, almost 2 months since we got the Crimson Behelit. Bro, this is my opinion. This gem is so good in PvP. It's crazy. I still love it.
I mean, I still use it for all my PvP builds. I think it's extraordinarily strong. And of course, also if you play any builds with 2 pieces of Baron, which I often do, the Baron is not strived, so you get the full 30% value. It's super, super strong. And also, if you use the Falter Grasp, is also an amazing gem for PvP, especially with the 2 pieces of Baron. So, if you ask me today and I were to rate the Behelit, I would still say that it's definitely S tier in PvP. It's the strongest 2-star gem for PvP, in my opinion, almost without a doubt. So, but of course, if it's not super good for PvE, but still it's decent. I mean, it still gives this damage bonus. So if you don't want to have one setup for PvP and one setup for PvE, it's still a decent gem for anyone to use.
Yeah, I agree, man. I will say, like, definitely. Even Kolowski is in the chat. Like, is a really good PvP player. He's saying like the Crimson is pretty busted. By far better than many 5 stars. Yeah, it's
yeah. And I can see your chat here as well. I know Kozlowski from the Battlegrounds, and sometimes he manages to kill me even. So, but he's a tough opponent for sure.
Yeah, he has a nasty tempest for sure.
Yeah, and he knows a lot about the game as well. So if he also says that Behelit is good in PvP, then I feel confident that my assessment is correct. So
yeah. All right, Orit. So I think it's time for me to go and pull these blood flow